Look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see a champion? Do you see a victim? Do you see someone who worked hard yesterday? If you are looking at yesterday's achievements, you are looking at a graveyard. You are looking at a ghost. Listen to me. Nobody cares what you did yesterday. The world doesn't care. The market doesn't care. And time certainly doesn't give a damn. You ran a marathon last week? Good for you. You closed a massive deal last month? Irrelevant. You survived a trauma 10 years ago. It's gone. The moment you wake up, the score is 0. 0 to 0. You are not a champion today just because you won yesterday. Today, you are nothing. Unless you earn it again. Right now, you have a choice. You can live in the museum of your past, polishing old trophies. Or you can pick up the hammer and build something new. Your biggest enemy isn't out there. It's not your boss. It's not the economy. It is you. Specifically, the you of yesterday. He wants you to rest. He wants you to settle. And today, we are going to kill him. Let's talk about the most dangerous addiction in the world. It's not drugs. It's not alcohol. It's not your phone screen. It is comfort. The human brain is wired for survival, not for greatness. Evolution designed you to conserve energy. Your biology wants you to sit still, eat sugar, and stay safe in the cave. That is your default setting. That is the yesterday's self. Yesterday's self is a seductive liar. It whispers in your ear at 5 a.m. when the alarm goes off. It says, "Shh, go back to sleep. You worked so hard yesterday. You deserve this rest. Just 10 more minutes." It sounds like a friend. It sounds like self-care, but it is a predator. Most people spend their entire lives negotiating with this voice. They make treaties with their weakness. I'll skip the gym today, but I'll go twice as hard tomorrow. I'll eat this junk food now, but I'll diet next week. Lies, all lies. There is no tomorrow. There is only the brutal reality of now. When you rely on your past identity, you become stagnant. You think, I am a hard worker. Are you? Or were you a hard worker once? I am a disciplined person. Really? Show me your discipline today. The moment you attach your identity to a past event, you stop growing. You become a statue, and statues do not move. Statues get covered in bird shit and dust. They erode. The harsh truth is that entropy is always pulling you down. If you are not actively climbing, you are falling. There is no plateau. There is no maintenance mode in life. You are either getting sharper or you are getting duller. Yesterday's you is heavy. He carries all your failures, all your doubts, and worst of all your excuses. He is the one telling you that you've done enough. You must realize that the person you were yesterday is not capable of achieving the dreams you have for tomorrow. That version of you has reached his limit. He must be discarded. Consider the snake, an ancient creature, a symbol of transformation. Throughout a snake's life, it must shed its skin. This is not a choice. It is a biological mandate. If a snake does not shed its skin, it suffocates. The old skin becomes tight. It restricts movement. It becomes a prison. But the process is not pretty. Before shedding, the snake's eyes turn milky blue. It becomes partially blind. It is vulnerable. It is irritable. It has to find a rough rock, a sharp edge, and it must rub its face against it until the skin splits. It requires friction. It requires pain. The snake literally tears itself apart to survive. It writhes. It struggles. It forces itself out of the old casing, leaving behind a hollow replica of itself. That dead skin, that is your yesterday. That is the version of you that is comfortable, the version that is afraid, the version that holds onto grudges. You are walking around wearing layers of dead skin. No wonder you feel heavy. No wonder you feel stuck. You are suffocating in your own history. Let me tell you a story about the Spartans. It is said that when a Spartan warrior died, they did not bury him with his name unless he died in battle. Why? Because a name is earned, reputation is fluid. But the living had no rest. There is a concept I want you to burn into your brain: the daily death. The samurai meditated on death every morning to remove the fear of it. I want you to meditate on the death of your ego. Imagine you are a sculptor. Your life is the block of marble. Most people stare at the marble and wish it was a statue. They pray for the statue to appear. The master sculptor knows the truth. The statue is already inside. But to find it, he must destroy the stone. He must strike it with a chisel. He must break pieces off. He must remove what is not necessary. Every single day, you must chip away the laziness, chip away the fear, chip away the arrogance. The floor of your studio should be covered in the debris of who you used to be. If you look back at yourself from a year ago, or even a month ago, and you are not slightly embarrassed by how ignorant or weak you were, you are not growing fast enough. You should be evolving so rapidly that yesterday's self looks like a stranger. Enough philosophy. Philosophy without action is just mental masturbation. You want to win? You want to conquer today? Here is the protocol. 4 steps to kill the old you and dominate the present. Protocol 1. The zero dark reset. Stop counting your wins. I don't care if you made $1 million yesterday. I don't care if you ran 50 miles. When you wake up, wipe the mental whiteboard clean. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am nobody. I have nothing. I am hungry. This is not self-hate. This is self-honesty. Deprive yourself of the satisfaction of the past. Hunger is the only fuel that burns clean. Stay hungry. Protocol 2. The Micro-Quit Audit. Yesterday, you quit. You might not think you did, but you did. You looked at your phone when you should have been working. That was a micro-quit. You didn't do that last rep in the gym because it hurt. That was a micro-quit. You didn't speak up when you had a conflicting opinion. Micro-quit. Identify where yesterday's you gave up. Find the cracks in the armor. Today's mission is simple. Seal those cracks. If you failed at 10 a.m. yesterday, today at 10 a.m. you go to war. You hunt down your weak points and you destroy them. Protocol 3. Do something that sucks immediately. Yesterday's self seeks comfort. Shock the system. Cold shower. Heavy lift. A difficult conversation. Do it first thing. Why? Because it sends a signal to your brain. We are not here to play. We are here to suffer. When you voluntarily choose pain, you disarm the world. The world cannot hurt a man who hurts himself for growth. You become anti-fragile. Protocol 4. The evening autopsy. Before you sleep, do not pat yourself on the back. Perform an autopsy on your day. What went wrong? Where did you lose focus? Where did your discipline slip? Be a ruthless judge. Don't say, I did my best. Your best is a moving target. Did you execute? Yes or no? Take the lessons, burn the emotions, and prepare to die again. You think you have time? You think there are endless tomorrows? Look at the clock. The second hand is moving. Tick, tick, tick. That is the sound of your life running out. Every second you spend dwelling on the past is a second stolen from your potential. Every moment you spend protecting your ego is a moment you could be sharpening your sword. The person you were yesterday is dead. Let him die. Stop carrying his corpse on your back. It smells of stagnation. It smells of regret. Drop the body. You are here. Now, you are breathing. You have a pulse. That means you have a duty. A duty to see how far you can go. A duty to see how much pain you can take. A duty to see who you can become if you just stop listening to the voice that begs for comfort. Victory is not a destination. You don't arrive at victory. Victory is a daily wage. You have to work for it. The rent is due every single day, and you don't pay with money. You pay with sweat. You pay with focus. You pay with blood. Are you willing to pay the price, or will you go back to being the average, mediocre, comfortable person you were yesterday. Listen to me closely. Today is a battlefield. The enemy is in the mirror. He knows your secrets. He knows your fears. He knows exactly what to say to make you quit. Don't let him speak. Throat punch your excuses. Strangulate your weakness. Bury the person you were yesterday. Stand up, look forward, and introduce the world to the new version of you. Don't just watch this video. Do not click on the next distraction. Get up, turn this off. Go do the hardest thing on your list. Right now.